Hi guys, I'm rebuilding the sailboat named Victoria. It's a model back in 37 feet, built in 1971 in Washington State. Last episode I built this bulkhead using vacuum infusion, and I wanna probably trim it off first and compare with the original one. I have some feeling that it's a little bit smaller. So let's check it out. How much do we have here in difference? Okay, so what we got here, it's about 3.2 millimeters. Holy smokes. Well, I wouldn't expect that shrinkage, but interesting. Well, I gonna make cuts to fit it in place. And at this point I just worry about this chin plate hole that gonna be off a little bit, and then I will try to figure out how far is that and what I can do for that. Well, it looks like at least 7 millimeters can be added up, so well, funny. I'm just working back and forth, thinking about and doing nothing mostly. But I think that I can actually make it happen. So originally I use 2 layers of 1/4 inch of closed cell foam, but I took three layers of 3/8 of an inch, and I set my caliper to 6.5 millimeter thick, and here you go. Just exactly what I needed. So it feels like I'm building another part with using different material, the thicker foam. Wow. Sounds like a plan, right? I think I found the place for that wasted bulkhead. It's not wasted actually. It's gonna perfectly fit in this place, the 4th one. Bulkhead. I just need probably add one more layer of I don't know, one more 1/4 inch of foam, and just seal it one layer or three layers of glass on top, and it will be perfect fit, I guess. Well, I pulled out the 3/8 of an inch of closed cell foam. Last piece I have here, big one, and I'm gonna cut 3 layers of this kind of form, and also I want to cut the lower side, the shelf that will hold all 3 bulkheads together. And yeah, I just want to cut it once, I need to do it anyway, so maybe just do it once, no big deal. Okay, let's do it. Well, I see the process is going. I got a slow flow everywhere, which is cool. Vacuum is sitting in the same place I left. I got a bubbles coming out, and I got I put it 550 milliliters. Now it's 450 so far, so it's coming up. Very cool. So let's just keep going. So glass is full wetted, and I'm just waiting for the bubbles start coming out. Just only want to see resin, and sorry, I used a lot of resin actually. I left over 240 milliliters, so I'm about to close the valve. Well, I see more resin than bubbles are coming out, so I will close the inlet by now and waiting until those all bubbles come out. Well, I see only resin is coming out right now, just very rare bubbles, just small ones. and I can call it a full success, I would say, for this time at least. Yeah, one shot. Easy peasy. 3 days ago I did this vacuum bagging, and now I see that thing is completely solid, and I'm planning to disassemble this bag and see what is inside. But before that, I did on purpose to mark all this timeline actually, just to figure it out how bad this resin is for the vacuum infusion actually, or how good is this, I don't know. You bet. Anyway, I start process roughly in 4:31 plus minus, give or take. The preparation takes maybe a minute or so, and after 10 minutes I got like about 9 inches along resin flow. In next 10 minutes I got about like, what is it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 inches, then 4 inches and 2 inches, and almost 1 inch in the 10 next minutes. And overall it took me like an hour for this kind of like mostly almost 2 feet long span. So yeah, I read about the how long the resin flow should be. Normally it's supposed to be like, I don't know, maybe 1 feet or so, maybe 1.5 feet. But I did experiment, this type of experiment on purpose. I want to make sure that the resin flow is kind of enough for long run, and it seems like it's working. So the temperature inside was about like 15 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what is Fahrenheit is, and the resin was actually wet and not really dried, not dried, what do you say, cured, kind of like gelled stage yet, even though I have this resin coming out from the suction tube for a long time after I finished actually. So it took me an hour, as you can see the time wise, but I mean resin start kicking up in a few hours probably. So I think that 2 feet is a kind of good number for considering like on the cold temperature for the vacuum infusion, which is good. Originally I was taught to make in like a short span actually, just put in inlet from one side, long side, and the suction tube from the other long side. It will take me less time for the resin flow, but I mean I did what I did, and it's nice kind of like have this time bar where I can see the resin after some time. So yeah, let's open up. Well, this bulkhead gave me a hard time to clean it up, remove all extra material, but it looks really solid actually. Very tight fit and very compressed glass overall. I just see some sort of like unevenness in a few spots, which I have no idea what is that about. But overall, it's pretty much flat, straight, and looks okay to me. So I'm trying to measure the height of the thickness of that layup, and from where I can see, it's actually I don't know, questionable. So at some spots it's the right size, right here, let's say, and going down it's too much lower or higher, depends what you're looking at. But from the other hand, this piece of crab wood is not really original thickness anymore, so I would rather just cut the piece for the beam from the corner that I have on the deck, and just drive it in place and see how far that hole for the standing rigging is located at, and I have some feeling this is the right size. So I tried to smooth that surface because there was a little high spot here. It's not really flat, and this is just CSM, doesn't do too much. And well, unfortunately I discovered soft spot here, so I'm pretty sure that the bulkhead behind is pretty much garbage. I knew it is from the other side. I thought just put it from one side and start opening from the other side, so I don't know. Maybe not. Well, that the section I removed actually was full of a CSM. It's not kind of structural thing, more cosmetic, but anyway, it feels like it was repaired on here. There are two more inserts here that I don't believe it's naturally kind of like original, and the structural thing is this kind of below material, which is what do you call it? Anyway, this is not a CSM, it's kind of more rigid. And now the bulkhead, my bulkhead, new one, it's fitted very well, and the hole is just in the plane with the bulkhead surface, which is cool. And anyway, I'm gonna bolt this bulkhead when I'm gonna glue it, when the time I to glue it. But I gotta open the other side actually and see what the heck is going on over there, because there was a kind of softy material from the other side, and for that I gotta remove my nice table, so it might take some time. So let's see if the lines are at the same place that they are supposed to be. Okay, here we go. And yeah, just at the right spot. Very good. Okay, cool. So now I can drill the holes, put inserts, and glue them down. Here you go. But that will be in next episode. Unfortunately, I don't have right size bolts for inserts, so I gotta buy it. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments down below. Bye.